spawns. We've seen that a lot throughout the Pro League so far, which has had varying success for varying teams, to be fair.
Right. Yeah,
it's not like everyone's got, all right, this is the way to defend this, and then everyone does it better or worse. Everyone's trying slightly different strategies to varying levels of success.
Right. Yeah. So it should be interesting. A lot of the same defenders and attackers.
Still no Rook on ReWritten's side, but they are also starting on the top floor with the kids' dorms and the main hall spawn as their defense positions. And Nemesis, of course, on the attack. Not quite with our favorite 5, but they have mixed a Fuse in there with them.
Swaggy Poo.
Swaggy Poo is an amazing name. And he will... Oh, wait, we've seen a couple of interesting Fuse placements on this, attacking this bomb site. Obviously, they don't know that's the bomb site they're attacking yet, but we'll see if he can pull them off, see if he gets any kills with it, as we've seen a couple of times, or if it is just a displacement thing, forces someone out, and someone else picks up the kill.
It'll definitely make people scurry.
Yeah, that is for sure. So, let's watch as the defenders begin their setup. Traps under most of the windows again from Frost, traps on a couple of the other doors here from Capcan.
And you know, Fuse has been nicknamed the Pooper by many people on NA.
Please explain.
Well, poop, you know, kind of just poops on into the room. So Swaggy Poo running the Pooper is very fitting, I think, personally.
That's some, okay.
And APC, weird things happen.
Alright. See, who's our roamers here for our defending squad? Perception staying downstairs. The other 4 players are going up, but Frost is having a bit of a walkabout on her end of the map by the main tower. So, let's see if she can pick anyone off from here. Not going to be anytime soon if he does, though, because no one's spawning at this end of the map. They're all off elsewhere for now. First couple of kills, or first bit of damage arriving left, right, and center. As Redeemer is spreading out, as Sledge and Thatcher are also looking at entrances towards the other end. But Ash is the one starting to fire pop shots into the building. Strata prone and knows Ash is close now thanks to the shot she's been using, but she's taking damage from the armory by Neptunes. Not too much, but just enough to scare her into backing up a little way and being a little bit more cautious until she knows what the safety is. Now, the wall has been blown behind Neptunes because Titan is there. Not the best placement, but it will cover it. Rocco opens up the kills now as he shoots out Thatcher from that big turret and calls to Smoke that he is temporarily safe as that man is no longer hanging on the window. However, Thatcher did do his job in the sense that he has given Ash some freedom and sensibility to move about and get off that balcony again, as she is now in a different position. But at a man disadvantage, is it worth? Will Ash be able to capitalize on that newfound freedom she just got? Perception straight inside, downed from, I'm guessing, a grenade, looking at the mess that's around it, and Redeemer will finish him off with a couple of quick shots. That opens up the A bomb site, to be completely fair. Rata is looking at a bit of a long-range shot through one of these kill holes, but can't see a few of the defuse spots if he does that, and they know where he is. He's being sprayed up through the floor. Swaggy Poo taking the diffuser around to one side as Redeemer is spotted, but does put some good damage down onto Jaeger. But wow,
the
nice
headshot reigns superior.
Wow, an immediate rain of kills from ReWritten. Rocco and Finest also grabbing 2, and now there's only Fuse left to find. He's got 4 players to kill if he wants to even get close to this, as he does trigger off an explosion. Rocco is going right around outside, takes a couple of shots for his trouble, but now of course he's completely detected, having been down there so long. Fuse chooses to up and leave him. And this is where we saw a couple of people get straight inside and plant, but he's got 20 seconds to make this work. He's got to get upstairs. Why is it hostile?
Yeah, I got a little confused by that.
15 seconds and he's walking across a yellow brick road of someone else's design. Smoke in this little tunnel should be able to stand up in just a second and will blow his face off. Wow. No, he won't. He'll actually get killed. Not. But Strata is there to seal the deal. Swaggy Poo drops. Defenders win round number 1 with some, again, not so wonderful time management from our attacking squad.
No, but it was a very nice little reaction kill there at the end.
Yeah,
that was solid. I thought he was done for. He was done for. Thought he was done for a little sooner.
Yeah, but we're switching it over again now. Let's see if they switch for the same upstairs defense spot, or if they go downstairs as everyone else has done for their opening round. It does look like down is the option. Rook is an initial pick this time around, so that immediately makes me smile a bit more, but our attackers are the Fantastic Five.
I don't think that's ever going to change too much.
No, not too much. I mean, we are seeing here, as we saw on console, Fuse being mixed in within that 5 for a little bit, which is cool. And obviously on PC we saw Blitzes being mixed in and the occasional Glads depending on map. So there is some inconsistency there, in a good fashion. But ultimately, not a boatload. Main tower is being covered then by that drone from Sledge. Ash looking for somewhere to put hers while still being useful. And the rest of the squad in the basement, keeping track of players that are running around the top half of the map. Couple of rumors then, one being Mute going to the very top floor, putting a jammer down, try and cover that stairway. And 4 players now in the basement for our defending squad. Twitch bringing the diffuser in through the tunnel entrance, turning herself in there first. Ash and Thermite looking to do a similar kind of thing in the tower. See if they can put it off. Barbed wire.
Everyone's on their cell phones. Look at that.
Yeah, kids these days. Barbed wire and reinforceables the entire way in there from Twitch. But no bad guys until Great is there. So she knows it's a little bit safe to push in, and as a result, Thatcher has gone first with Thermite in support. So they will blow a hole in the wall. Stands up expecting to see a Jaeger there, but he's fallen back a little way. Here comes the peek though. Can he get the kill? Jaeger picks it up. Very, very nice spray down for him. Is only on half health for his trouble. So immediate man advantage heading over towards Nemesis.
And although they're playing close, they do have someone playing that drop down, which is nice to see.
Strata now on a drone, but he's also prone on the stairs. Trying to look down this hallway as best he can. Don't know if he saw Swaggy Poo's gun there, but now he sees his feet for sure. And is ready to come down here and try and pre-fire this corner. Gets the ACOG out, gets a grenade out. Lands it right at Swaggy Poo's feet, and it does down him. Could have shot him for that last little bit, but will get the kill with the second grenade just to be sure. Evening out the numbers. Very nicely played by Sledge. Spraying now down the hallway a little bit more, just hitting the bomb itself. No players actually there. As we're down to 45 seconds with 3 attackers still upstairs. Through the drop down comes Thermite. He knows there's people in this room, so he's starting to throw in a few grenades. Won't do too much damage though. Jaeger's pretty low, but not low enough to be killed off. Twitch now tries to get inside, has been flashed, and is actually planting the diffuser all the same. Jaeger gets dropped by Strata, but the diffuser's going to go down regardless. And now Frost realizes that she was right under her feet. Frost backing up, actually fallen a long way out actually, looking for that retake from a range. Now finds the Thermite and will finish him off. Gets back in here and starts to defuse with ease as only Ash is left up, and she's on the top floor and doesn't realize they're defending because she's too busy with fighting Rook. The defuse is going through. Frost is just going to get this with no contest.
Comms on that. I can't believe that wasn't relayed. Like, hey, go.
Please. Please push.
Had
please.
to have known.
Team, please.
Team!
But it's not there. So the defense is successful, and we are 1 round apiece again. We did think this was going to be a close one. It was predicted that ReWritten and Nemesis were the 2 to watch.
Have a feeling we might be watching some overtime today on this one.
I feel like everything is overtime right now.
Can we acknowledge, though, that Ash managed to plant the diffuser and type away on that computer screen completely blind?
Yeah, that is quite some touch type in there.
Yeah.
Some very intricate launch codes and defuse codes and stuff to do there. She did it. Not going to go there. No. Eager out with the defense once again, obviously, of this basement room. They did successfully defend the dorms and the kids' bedroom first, so they have to come downstairs now.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Once again, 3 people down, 2 people upstairs to do all the reinforces and all that jazz. Make sure they get it completely covered, completely safe, force a few thermites out where he perhaps would previously not want to use them. And then we will go to reception, as he was one of our players that stayed around and roamed in the previous round.
Attackers' objective is to defuse a bomb.
Attacker's objective is to defuse a bomb.
Very good.
All group back up, down in towards the basement. Now we see a large number of defenders downstairs. Just the one up, and it is the shape of Frost. She is a long way up too, in the tunnel above the meeting room, covering it as best she can. By covering it, I mean this plank of wood.
Can you imagine how tiring sitting in that stance would actually be?
Yeah, that would be horrible.
You'd have some serious core development there.
Ruin's coming in then for the attacking squad as they make their way into the garage first, and then into the main lobby. Meeting room is going to be EMP'd, and Ash is already actually making her way down the stairs. If she gets it now, she's going to see Mute planting a jammer on top of that middle room. Was completely open and exposed, but Neptunes is now in the corner. Can he see that?
Apparently
Didn't
not.
think he did. Didn't make that shot through. Kills 1 and 2 barbed wire now at the bottom of the stairs. Frost trap over the far end. Doesn't look to try and kill the frost trap that's up close though, if there's one there. Smoke on smoke. Smoke versus smoke.
Smoke wins in most situations there.
Definitely is winning. Smoke now peeking that corner again as Cuckoo opens up the killing with a first grenade of this round. Neptune's looking to peek again as Ash is still tentatively edging around the corner, but there's no heads to be seen. Now he comes down. There is a trap in that corner, but there's also a cap cannon in the opposite one. Can't quite land the kills, but does get herself hidden. Do we go for the defuse? We do. Straight into the trap that wasn't cleared once more. Now, Mute comes around the corner and gets the first kill. As we see a downed player with a friendly unit on top of him that is also now downed by that spray down from Smoke.
That's not looking too hot.
That is not looking good at all for our attacking players. One of them is killed off. Now it's only Thermite and Thatcher left alive. Thermite sprints straight across and somehow makes it. But will he get pre-fired again? Because he's already had a teammate die there. Nope. Gets the kill this time. Perception, though, will go in and pick up the team kill as they revive a player and then get flanked.
Rip.
Swaggy Poo, and then now one behind him. He didn't realize it. Strata with a good roam again. Picked up 2 kills to secure the round for Nemesis. Boom.
Beautiful.
Goes.
Beautiful.
And again, that frost trap in the same spot, in that same corner, has another team fall prey to it. Ash can't help but feel kind of screwed a team over there by killing the one on the opposite side and never even attempting to look at the one that was closest to her.
I feel like that should have been information passed. I understand why Ash didn't immediately kill it.
Yeah, but
because of the cap can or whoever it was that was across there, but I definitely feel like that should have been relayed. Hey, trap, by the way.
yeah, didn't kill that one. I mean, she might not have known it was there. We didn't actually see her look at it.
True.
Which is what my bigger problem is. But Redeemer is doing all he can right now to put his squad on his back and take this one home for the team, but it's not quite there enough yet. 2 and 1 in favor of ReWritten right now as we start round number 4. Again, very spread out, staying upstairs here. I expect we'll see a 1-round roam and 4 people upstairs spot again.
10 seconds left.
Well, they've still got time. Not going for the reinforce on that meeting hall tunnel this time, as a lot of teams have done. But they are reinforcing this little walk-in closet, making sure they don't get in there. Can they, however, hold that window and stop the super cheeky plants that have happened on previous attempts at this map? Let's follow the diffuser with a mouse. Fuse has this one, and he's coming up this little tower. He's got a little bit of support from his team, and they do have a couple of drones in this little tower as well.
The attacker's bomb diffuser has been dropped.
Drops the diffuser as he's now ready to make his way towards the window and plant one of his little poop charges.
Adapting it now, huh?
Yeah, embrace it. Can't beat him, join him. Or something like that. I'm not sure. Not going that way at all. Ash now in on a drone, checking all the little high-heady places that these roamers could choose. Are there anyone for her to find? No. They are all on the top floor. So right now they are just wasting time on empty map. But they don't know this, so they're doing a good job while they wait. Everyone holding their corners, waiting for the opposition to make themselves known. Comes the fuse charge in, actually survives it. Everyone in that room. Not for the second one though. Swaggy Poo kills the first and Titan drops to the fuse charge for the second. Now the C4 goes out to blow the fuse trap door. And down goes... down goes Strata with the team kill. Finest X picks him up even after he's already killed Great. So Mute's fallen down to the floor below. The only man upstairs now is Bandit. The diffuser is still dropped, but Neptunes is doing work with his fuse charges.
Hey, a trade's a trade.
Trade is a trade as Finest X gets dropped down by Mute, so even after falling through the floor, he is useful right now. Rocco knows there's a guy on this level now though. He's looking for him. He's going to sprint straight past him, and Rocco will pick up the kill. Now only Bandit left alive is upstairs and is cowering in a corner. The diffuser has been picked up. Flashbang goes off and he sees Neptune just in that other room. Gets the kill while the diffuser is being planted in the A bomb. Expecting Rocco to come up these stairs, and he has chosen the right doorway.
Good guess.
Does Rocco pre-fire the corner though? No. Grenades in. It's not going to do enough damage. Perception still hasn't planted. He really should get on that. And it forces Redeemer to move once he has. 10 seconds. Now he's going to rush out while the plant is going down. Doesn't quite see it, but he gets one kill. Can he get him as he comes out the window? Not quite. Now he knows exactly where he is though.
But once he's out the window, it's so much harder.
Yes, it is. 1v1 situation with only half health on Redeemer. Right next to each other. Who's going to get that headshot? Who is going to peek the window at the right time? Redeemer on the diffuser. Twitch goes with the flashbang. Actually slaps it straight off Redeemer. And he still manages to get the kill.
What the timing though.
Bonk. And down he goes. The fire rate on that FAMAS is incredibly strong. And unfortunately for Bandit, his aim did not quite line up in the right place. 3-1 then. The lead is starting to stretch out for our orange squad, for ReWritten, as they now look to defend the kids' dorm /
ReWritten
main hall again. Swaggy Poo switching up to that fuse once more. Did pick up a couple of good spots with that last time around. Can he do it again?
I'm curious who Twitch chat thinks will win, ReWritten or Nemesis. I've seen, I think, a lot of ReWritten fans in the chat.
I think Twitch chat will win.
Will what?
Twitch chat, the ultimate winner.
Twitch chat always wins in the end, but you know, as we saw with like Vitality, which was the EU favorite, chat was raving for them, and they barely pulled it.
They did. They had a really, really close game. As everyone from ReWritten now starts to spread out and defend the top floor again. Perception does look to make a little trap on one of these windows though. I want to see a trap on this window right in the bottom middle of your screen, because that's the one we saw too many ninja plants from
on the last round. Let's follow the diffuser and see how his approach to the building goes, as it is Thermite. Comes straight in, straight up towards this little tower, as they have completely cleared that with drones now. And in toward the bathroom. Nope, just smashing a window, being a bit of a vandal. And up he goes. There is a EMP grenade onto the window. Relay back that he hasn't killed anything. That was very close to a head, even though there were too many walls between it.
Yeah, too many walls, but...
Now sprays the rest of the window completely open, so they can get control of that bomb site. No one in there is actually watching this window from the hallway. It's only being watched from the left. They could, in theory, get over there and plant in that right-hand corner, just like they have done before, if they feel brave.
Your brave would have to be at a solid 10.
Capcan is the closest player, and he's watching down the stairs. And doesn't seem to give a damn about that window at all. Thermite trying to make some nifty moves with his drone. Gets a little bit stuck instead. Everyone with that little opening. Ash has gone inside. He's taking a lot of damage, and he will eventually fall from perception as he does finally re-peek up from the stairs. Now, there's a man down them, and he gets that kill as well from Cuckoo. Two more outside, and he's going for Swaggy Poo, but Swaggy Poo picks it up. He's very low for his trouble, though, and Perception ultimately went 2 for 1 and died a hero. Now they know where the push is coming from as well, though. There's 4 members there as Redeemer picks up 1 extra kill. Now there are 2 dead players for either team. It is 3 for 3 on the attackers. Could still get in there and plant around that right-hand corner. But Finest is in the other bomb site and is keeping him on his toes. Neptune's over the other side. Not quite sure. There we go. Titan's inside. He is spraying back at 1 target. Rocco will ultimately finish off Swaggy Poo and give the defenders the advantage. Attackers still in their drone, still a little bit unsure as Finest gets another tag in the leg from Titan Spray. And here comes Rocco in the back. They were unsure about it and they were tentative before. He's not sure where they are right now. The diffuser gets dropped outside. The long, slow process of chicken and the last 20 seconds of the round is about to happen. Rocco, all you got to do is peek it. Still watching the door from behind as they start to get inside the room. Looking to try and put the plant down, but ultimately cannot decide where. Finest will be finished off by Titan. Now Neptunes is in a not so wonderful position and actually won't be able to stop this plant go down. But Rocco's coming in from behind. Titan will finish him off, but Neptunes is behind him and the diffuser has still been planted. He doesn't know exactly where, and Thermite is hiding right on top of it and has no idea where Neptunes is. Spray comes through the wall. Ooh, now he's going to know where Neptunes is.
That's close. I hope. Still seems like he doesn't.
Redeemer takes a lot of damage for it, but now Redeemer
does not know where he is.
He had no idea where those shots were coming from. He was looking in all kinds of the wrong direction. But ReWritten grabbed himself round number 4 because of it, and they will not be upset.
Bomb diffuser disabled by defenders.
Good plays by ReWritten, which is more or less unanimously the winning team in chat.
Right.
Except there was a phase thrown in there as well. So maybe phase will win this round. I don't know.
So, match point, or map point rather, for ReWritten before we move on to.
Let me see that Fave 5.
Consulate.
There it
as
is.
the second one.
Rook and Doc coming out.
Shock represent.
See, that lineup right there is what I would have expected to see way more of on both consoles.
Yeah.
For defense. Rook, Doc, Smoke,
this I think is an awesome defending setup for
and Frost.
every platform, both the attacks and defense, and
right.
more or less every bomb site too, to be fair. Like.
And again, maybe less Doc on PC for some other class of choice, but
yeah,
that is definitely the one I expected to see a lot more of for this. Xbox. There we go. Words can happen. I can make them. It's been a long day.
Aluminum.
Aluminum.
Aluminium.
10 seconds to go.
Drones again, all over the top floor. Keeping an eye on these rumors, keeping an eye on the defense placements, making sure They know where each person is. That's a slightly late reinforce coming from Jaeger, but ultimately he'll be okay as all 5 attackers come sprinting in from construction.
Attackers have recovered their diffuser.
And back onto their drones again. Same thing every time. Sprint up close, get back in your drone. Sprint up close, get back in your drone. Make sure you have a clear entrance path, which Ash now knows she does not. There is a Jaeger in that meeting room, so she needs to be cautious, track his position, and catch him by surprise. She can now see him down the end of that hallway. He does not realize there is a drone inside this barbed wire.
Attackers recovered the bomb
Here
diffuser.
we go, just making the push in. Thatcher, sorry, Sledge is very, very low health right now after taking a little bit of a fight here in the tower. Tries to get his drone in through the meeting hall roof and will succeed. Drops it down now on top of Jaeger's head effectively. Catches another spot as Jaeger turns to run away from that other drone. Sledge goes into the meeting room himself. Ash now got Jaeger really, really close on her right, but doesn't realize it. More importantly, she is on a camera. Doesn't realize that either.
Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser. Attackers have recovered their diffuser.
Okay, now coming to support it. There we go. Now he's got the spot. Sprays through the wall, gets a little bit of a tag, but no quite frag, and actually gets return killed from Great with a shot through the wall. But Rata will trade him instantly after coming in from the top side and dropping through the meeting room. So 1 for 1, and now 4 versus 4 on either squad. But minute left,
And Rata's hurting too.
Still got to get downstairs. Yeah, and Rata is hurting. Doc is also still roaming and still upstairs. So, can he do any damage at all?
My toxic babes are in position.
So far, not so much. 40 seconds, and they still aren't quite ready to push the bomb. Swaggy Poo actually gets dropped by Rocco. Rocco's baiting even more kills as Titan immediately turns around and says no, drops Rocco and Neptunes. So now there's 2 members left up, but there's 2 for both teams as Perception picks up an extra kill. They've got the diffuser in his hands. There's no health whatsoever left on Strata, but he says I don't need it. Picks up another kill onto Cuckoo and nearly shoots off Perception's head. But it's okay because it's still alive. 10 seconds as Perception is now the last man standing. He's got to plant the diffuser or get this kill. He's going for the charge. Can't get the kill as Redeemer's shotgun wins it out.
You can't push Frost like that. No way.
Especially not with a shotgun Frost. She doesn't need range. And boom goes the dynamite. Match point once more though. As they were so far ahead. It is still 4 rounds to 2 in favor of ReWritten.
Still a pretty hefty gap to close. But
It is indeed. They spent a long time upstairs not doing a whole lot and ultimately ran out of time on their push down.
especially we've definitely seen that ReWritten has, I would say, the stronger defense
That's
of
for
the
sure.
two.
Definitely so. Hopefully they can make use of it here to get
Clearly-
themselves the map victory and move on to continent.
Still not sure what happened with that ReWritten thermite kill there, not knowing where.
Although the last round end with Neptune,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, that was interesting.
it's tough. Trying to figure out those bullets are hitting you from. That big red marker on your screen that indicates the direction is really, really hard to locate. Yes, we do see all our standard trapdoor reinforcements, wall reinforcements, and all that jazz coming out of ReWritten. Frost comes back downstairs as well, and only Capcan is left up top, but he is just there to reinforce the final wall, and then makes his way down to join Frost in the remodeling. Switch it up. Watch our attackers who are again back on their drones, double checking the rest of this floor, because they weren't sure if they saw any roamers running around or not, so now they're going to check and confirm for themselves that they did not.
Very quiet down there.
Yeah, Perception is just I just
Subtle
stand out in
little-
the middle here.
Subtle little
Mute.
beep.
Doing a bit of a dance for everybody. Trying to get that double jammer going on. For some reason.
Does it prevent thermite from planting there? That's one I haven't actually seen before, but maybe it prevents thermite from being able to detonate by being that high up.
I sort of think, I mean, that's at least what he's trying, that's for sure. I'd be surprised if it worked. Doesn't matter though, because it gets EMP'd, and Ash will peek down to kill Rocco straight up. Rocco there actually peeked into Mute's crosshairs, who could have saved him, and Mute looks away at the wrong second as Ash comes down again. And here comes the thermite charge right above. Wow, that should have downed
that
it.
Definitely should have done something.
That should have been damaged, but okay. Gets away with it this time around as Ash comes down and forces Kapkan to move, but survives the C4 as well. As if it's a trade for poor Smoke surviving. Neptune's now on the corner, standing, crouching, looking for Ash to stick her head out. Perception on the wall. Neptune's there as well. Can't quite hit the Perception. Can't quite hit Neptune's, but will be down for her troubles. And needs a team there in support. Thermite there just checking, make sure nobody's pushing as she goes back up the stairs. Should be able to get her up in just a second. Perception playing very, very passive now. Mute tucked up in this corner because he knows the hole has been blown in the roof, and that is horrible for him to try and hold now. Shield has been placed nicely for Smoke. Sees the guy but can't land the shot. Can't get the second one either as another one sprints across the gap. Thermite now in the corner is taking a little bit of damage, but he's got the diffuser. Can he place it? No, because he has to crouch for it and gets slaughtered by Perception, who also again gets a second kill onto Ash. Titan now pushing forward will also be dropped down, and there are only 2 attackers left as Perception has 2 HP. But they will get the diffuser down in the corner now because Sledge was distracted. Sorry, Perception was distracted for long enough, so Sledge could get it down. Smoke now puts one out.
Terrible position now to retake the bomb.
They are,
with
but
all three of them on the other
Strata,
side.
to be fair, is upstairs and could flank them here.
He's going to move faster.
But he just shot and gave his position away, and as you say, is being very, very slow. Swaggy Poo picks up the first kill on Neptune through the hole in the floor, but Perception answers by killing Swaggy Poo.
Oh, and he's on his iPhone.
Joker's on his phone. Get off your phone, man.
Oh, you're right.
Gets off his phone, gets the kill just in time. Can he get the second kill? Perception is there. He knows he's not on the diffuser now. All he's got to do is be patient. It's all on Perception.
They lost it.
And they do not have the time to defuse.
Nemesis gets around.
There it is. Attackers win round number 7 with the bomb being disarmed successfully.
And he'll never know that he stopped to send a text.
The gap. Yep.
He'll never know.
Comes down just a double check at the end. And he is not there at
Guys,
all.
I know this is important, but hang on, I got a tweet.
Time for the 3rd match point. About to win a game.
Hashtag just planted the bomb. Diffuser
down.
I mean.
Hashtag team player. Hashtag helping. And gets away with it. Fantastic 5 are being slightly adjusted, bringing on their friend Fuse this time around. And we're into the kitchen and dining hall locations here for the defense. Switch up to a recruit looking for more barbed wire, perhaps. And a castle. This is not a nice room to defend.
Nope.
Let's watch the recruit setup. He's got himself an MP7 and nitro cell and more barbed wire. We'll use the nitro to make a hole between bomb A and B to add to the door frame. Gives them a little bit more mobility as a squad.
So I noticed some people commenting on the mute standing over the mute, getting ready to place another mute. And I believe, in theory, what his idea was if somebody was going to watch the stairs, he was going to double, kind of like a bandit plan.
Yeah.
But once the stairs started getting compromised, he gave up on that mission. And then the dream died fast after that.
Yeah, just like ReWritten's dream is dying here. They have been on 2, this being their 3rd match point. And they cannot clinch the game. One more loss and they're forced into overtime. And Nemesis are on for a beastie looking comeback. There we go. Castle doing stupid things again, forcing his team to pull down his barricades. Silly Castle. Here come the attackers. This is a far easier room to assault, especially because of where Twitch is right now. That opens it up quite nicely for them.
Drone on a mission.
Drone survives that little gauntlet there as Rook makes a shot at it.
Try straight at him. You
cannot get it. There we go. Perception finally loses his drone as we do see Fuse getting taken down under the door here by Redeemer. Really nice spot as he was trying to plant a breach charge on there. And open it up. Ash goes, oh, you were trying to do that? I'll just do it from range. Sorry, buddy. Could have done that ages ago. Maybe it wasn't a breach charge. It may have been a Fuse charge himself, but...
I think Redeemer's a little upset about his drop there with the winning that round, and is trying to make up for it now.
Yeah.
Redeem himself.
Redeem himself.
Yep. You knew it was coming.
I knew.
You knew it was coming.
But I needed to explain it.
Yeah.
There it is. So Twitch now super low after taking a damage. Redeemer now peeks around the corner, and Finest will finish him off with a nice silky headshot before checking the tower behind him again. No one in any of these places, despite the paranoia that it is causing. Titan note, Miliance on Rocco, and we're back to a numbers advantage for the defenders. 4v3, and there is next to no health on this Twitch already. But he is doing some good scouting inside. He can just about spot Great, who's about to spot this sledge. Can he get... Yes, he did zap it, so he now knows exactly where Great is. He's trying to pre-fire it, can't get him as he sprints across, but he's going to go chasing for him. And there are two very close to him. Great knows the sledge is inside. He's looking for the peak. He's aiming low, and Great will get the kill. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, it's looking like overtime is on the cards. Smoke's gone out. Ash is trying to sprint in, but her teammate's got other ideas and wants to shoot. She gets in. Can't get the kill onto Swaggy Poo. Now Twitch is the last man. She will get
into
nuked
the
down.
OT.
And overtime it is.
I think we saw that coming.
ReWritten falling apart.
They were so strong.
Their attack.
And then they weren't.
So, all the bomb sites opening up once more. Can this monstrous three-round win streak from Nemesis continue? Can they take it in clean 2 round of overtime? Or are we getting all 3 again? So we drop down into the basement for the ReWritten defense
Sorry,
round.
drop down to the what?
No. Drop down. No.
Nothing?
Not doing
All right.
it. Not doing it again. Into the basement for the defense round here. Taking that mute again, see if he tries that funky strategy, or if he's just gonna let it run again. As Jaeger is playing round around the roses with a little drone once more. Ring around the roses, sorry. He is looking to get that mute spot just the right place.
Yeah.
There we go.
Right in the sink.
All the space in the world. Reinforcers all going off upstairs again. Everyone keeping it completely safe and covered as the attackers start to make their move. In from the street and the junkyard.
Die.
As the garage is opened up. Quick reload as well. Perception is there on the inside. Will he be perceptive enough to know there's a man behind him right now?
It is way too late / early in the morning for these puns. Well, I guess I've been responsible for them as well.
Tries to get himself down into the basement, where the rest of his team are waiting patiently to hold him in their arms. Tell him it's all going to be okay. 2 minutes left. They're still clearing the top floor.
Interesting pick deciding to use that scope when the other 1x on Russian is so good. Such a small bezel.
When it comes down to that, no, it's got to just be personal preference. Rocco is looking for a little cheeky peek up the stairs in the tower. Nobody there, so he'll reposition, hide in a corner, and see if he can shoot some people in the back, as it is just about time for our attacking squad to actually get off and make a push. Into the meeting hall he goes. Rocco's just around the corner, but he doesn't know it. So we'll start taking out a collection of trapdoors in the meeting hall. Now has to do the one in the main lobby. Already has done the one in the main lobby. It is so important that. And they pick up the diffuser once more. Grenades now coming in. Nope, gonna change his mind. Throw it in the other direction. Much better idea.
Both
in
in
it
the same
goes.
spot.
Yeah, forces them back. Doesn't really do anything with it, to be fair. As there is a trap here. He does kill off that trap. Ash is completely smoking it out again, though.
So we're just going for the ninja plant.
Complete coverage. Sprays that corner preemptively. Gets in safely, though, even though there's one there. But the ninja plant will go down in amongst all the smoke as Ash falls back. Titan kills Perception, so there is a man advantage now for the attack inside. And there's only a 45-second timer for these defenders
for Ash
to get here and do it.
Managed to get out of the smoke, though.
Great. Gets out of the smoke and gets himself downed. Rocco will pick up 1 kill. They still need to pick up 4 more, though, and start the defusing. ReWritten need to be more aggressive here. Rocco gets downed. Now they're pushing it forward. He's on the diffuser. Finex is trying to push it. Doesn't actually get stopped. Will he get this diffuse? He doesn't. In the last second, gets shot from the top floor. Strata now, though. Can you pull something off? It's all on Redeemer to stop him as well. And he does get that one too. And the attackers, in the last split second, win overtime round number 1.
That's the second time ReWritten has just let them get into the point while pushing them all back to the other bomb site. And it's still taking them forever to get around. Could have won three rounds ago, easily.
Yep. And now, Nemesis on match point in overtime after winning 4 straight rounds. On their own map. So it is about right to make this kind of comeback. They've got the prowess for it. They longed for it.
It makes sense.
We liked it. So precious. But off we go with what could be our final round on Oregon for these 2 teams.
Back outside.
Same reinforces as always for that very standard basement once more. Are we looking for any kind of cheeky spawn peaks this time around, Doc? You are not. You're just sticking with your barbed wire plate. Certainly a lot more barbed wire being placed here in Xbox One land than there is on PC.
I mean, like we said before, even with the Capcan traps, the time that it takes to have to aim down at the barbed wire, you can quickly move the mouse down, swing at the barbed wire, and be right back up to aiming at faces, but I feel like that's a lot more of a recovery on console.
That could be it.
So,
Rook and Doc then are our mobile roamers this time around. Frost staying downstairs with her shotgun in that dangerous position again. Jaeger up the far end of the bomb site gets droned out and forced to leave. Smoke on the cameras is in the B bomb site. Really good spot for him to be in thanks to the use of that smoke to completely lock that far doorway. Two minutes then, and all of our attackers still being nice and slow, and there are still 2 people on this top floor to try and hold them off a little bit longer. None of them walking into their crosshairs just yet.
don't do that. Checking the time. Don't check the time.
Slowly clearing out this floor. Titan is upstairs.
We need to get some hype in this game. Nemesis' comeback was pretty intense. I don't know.
It was. 4 wins in a row is pretty intense. But unfortunately,
Saw the feet.
The hype has left my body. He does know Finest is there. Titan has come back downstairs. Great is actually coming up the main stairs for a little bit of a Picorino. Seeing if he can see anyone at the top. But he could not. We got a minute left. And then they'll make that push in. Still no progress into any of these bomb sites. No one has been killed for the defending side. And the Romans are starting to collapse back towards the objective now. They know that they've done their job already, whether it be for whatever reason or just paranoia, but they have delayed this attacking team way too long. There's one man, he looks away just as he comes around the corner. Rocco picks up the first kill, Swaggy Poo gets the next. Switching on to Jaeger now inside as Rocco grabs the second one. Switching it up, looking, the defender, X-Great does return a kill onto Rocco, but the diffuser is going down, and so is Frost. Two defenders now left in here to try and kill off these three, but the attackers will win round two with a very explosive finish in the end there. Nice little controlled spray onto that corner. They spend their time with it, yes. They took a long time and ran themselves down very close to the wire, but ultimately they did find all the positions they needed, and they did get everyone locked down the second they stuck their heads back up again and end the four-map losing streak to bring it back to winner takes all round 5.
But now they have to do the dorms, the kids' dorms in the dorms main hall, so that's going to be it's going to be tough.
So, round 11 is the decider. Redeemer is on fire at 14-7. Everyone else spread out quite nicely. Swaggy Poo, despite his amazing name, not having the best of games, unfortunately. But 13 kills for Strata and being all the way down there on his team. That is a serious bit of teamwork going through for ReWritten.
Just keep it there.
Yeah.
We got to make up for the last 2 minutes we lost.
I mean, I haven't looked at the scoreboard for the last 10 rounds, so I might as well run it up there for the full 3 minutes of this round. And that might, you know, level it out to the amount of time needed.
Overtime match point.
Yeah.
In scoreboard mode.
Scoreboard mode. No, attackers are
guys, it's not about KDR, all right? KDR doesn't make the game.
Wins and losses do, and right now these teams are slap bang even at 5-5. Thatcher enjoying the sunny blue Oregon sky for a moment there. And runs a little bit of a circle back to his door. Sledge going up the largest tower in the west to try and find himself a Rapunzel. And the princess is not in this tower.
Drone activated.
So, Ash misses a drone on a window. And we'll check Fuse because he is on an active drone. Oh, I think he just missed someone. No, it's himself. Never mind. Cap can clear out the dining room. No, it's safe on this end of the building for now. As the Thatcher EMPs will clear off the end of the window for Thermite to spray through it and open it up. Goes with the drone now and finds Perception here at the top of the stairs. Perception will see the drone and immediately knock it down. Now the grenade comes in and comes out and does a little bit of damage to Thermite.
I throw a lot of those.
I wouldn't admit to that. That grenade goes off, doesn't do anything to Perception, but we do see trades killed. Rocco with C4 and Swaggy Poo with his Fuse picking up a kill each. Thermite looking to get in through this window. Perception just peeked at the wrong second. And they're back to checking on the tower now. Still hoping for bombs will show up. Perception now, oh, he's peeking the window. Didn't actually see Thermite cross, and more importantly, Thermite didn't see Perception peeking that window. Now he goes back and sticks his head in that again and stands so still. Perception.
Being a goofball. What does it say?
Oh, okay, it's a weird spectate bug. He looked further out when you're looking at it from Redeemer's screen, but he cannot see the window from here. So
Bomb crack OP.
Him going down to pick it up. Neptunes picks up a kill onto Titan while everyone else is still pushing from this direction. It is 3v3. Great will take down Perception, and that really opens up this A bomb site. They could get inside and start the plant now, but the diffuser has been taken off on a little walk around. Neptunes jumps outside, tries to look for a kill, gets back in through a window instead. Actually, I think he fell through a trapdoor. Never mind.
Yeah.
We'll now come back up to where Perception's position was. Thermite starts to plant the diffuser in the kids' dorm hall. Fuse watching across the open window, gets dropped in the back from Neptunes, who now has to make a sprint across this open building to get towards the bomb he's got to defuse. Strata is already in there and is checking there's no one hanging around from outside. Neptune's now looking to make a push on his own from in. They've got one on either angle, but Great is there watching the door. Look through the murder hole. Sprays through the other end. Doesn't spray through the right end. Great will come out. Great will get down, but Redeemer has finished off Strata. He's got to get in there. He's only got 3 seconds or so before he has to defuse the bomb and run out of time. He's got to get inside and kill Redeemer now. Now he doesn't have time to defuse the bomb, even if he gets the kill, but it doesn't matter. Redeemer finishes him off, and ReWritten ultimately fall to the Nemesis comeback in map number 1 here on Oregon.
All right, then.
That was quite something to turn that around and bring it back.
You know what their screen says? Heartbreaking defeat.
16-7. Redeemer with that backpack absolutely full of bricks.
Well, the amount of crap he had to have gotten for missing that clear sound kill when he's getting shot and murdered.
That's true.
But he definitely redeemed himself through and through. All puns intended. That was big turnaround. I thought that was pretty much over.
All right.
Big turnaround.
New problem. It's not my fault. I don't have the start button. Oh, we're missing a player. Where did he go?
Yes, we are.
That's why I don't have the start button. That would be good. Where did he go?
Don't know.
One of the ReWritten members has vanished, so we'll get him back in a moment before we head over to Consulate. But, I mean, he's got to be pretty heartbroken.
It's probably
I mean, it was that, as you say, heartbroken
stomping
defeat.
around, opening and closing kitchen cabinets, just blowing off steam. It's probably a little worked up right now.
Getting some there. Let's see, who are we missing? We've got...
He's sort of upset.
We've got Strata. We're missing Neptunes. Where did Neptunes go? And is he coming back?
Neptune.
I'd love it if his teammates could tell us. We saw ultimately very slow, but again, not so wonderfully communicated game from either of these teams.
Yeah, it felt... Certain parts definitely felt like comms were lacking.
Yeah.
Which would be surprising given the hype behind these two teams as being the teams they are. It seemed like there was a little bit of communication. The gameplay was on point. I mean, their aim, I can't imagine ever doing that with controllers. But they definitely seem to feel... I felt a lack of comms there. Like things that should have been called weren't at various times. Yeah,
people dying to what in theory are obvious spots. People not communicating where opponents are. People not communicating where traps are. But all things that teams can work on with time.
Definitely.
These guys could have all been formed 3 days ago for all I know. So we know some of them have some history, especially as we mentioned, some of these guys playing from Rainbow Six for a long, long time. So it does surprise me at some of these small communication issues.
Yeah.
But we'll take it as it is.
I think ultimately, if there was any point where ReWritten gave them the game, it was both the defend games that they kind of forced themselves back into B and tried to make a quick pass around the top. I think it was the right move to some extent, but they needed to be faster getting back there.
That 45-second diffuse time is quite deceptive when you're playing. Like 3 minutes for the attackers to come in feels like ages, and you think, okay, they put the diffuse on now. It's our turn to take our time and to attack from this direction. But it's not. 45 seconds is really, really short.
It goes fast. Yeah, it goes real fast.
Considering you need 7 of it. Well, let's get let's do this. You need 7 of those seconds to defuse in the first place.
Right.
You've got to sit there for quite a while that's happening. And so many of these times we're seeing people go for the defuse basically solo with no team there to back it up, and they're just getting picked off as they one at a time try and defuse it. We do have our last player back in the lobby, and I'm not going to hang around with the start button. Off we go. Consulate is our second map between Nemesis and ReWritten. Nemesis with that incredible comeback now, of course, 1 map up in this series, looking to make it 2 on what is their opponent's picked map. ReWritten chose this one, so let's see if they have a better running. But ultimately, can you get a better start than going 3-1?
Well, they could have won.
That's not a better start.
3-0.
3-0 is the answer.
4-0.
3-0 could work.
Right,
4-0 would be even better. But yeah, now we're being nitpicky. They're going. We do see ReWritten with a very new strategy that we haven't seen them do on Oregon. This is the first time we've seen them pick up Pulse. So they definitely have some little place for him to be on this map.
Big Slice is checking out my body.
Oh.
You see that?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah. It is a tattoo, Big Slice.
So.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
In we go. Strut up with the first reinforce here on the garage. We'll see if he tries to do the battery trick. We've had a couple of people attempt it so far on the Xbox games this morning. Not to the greatest of success. And to be fair, very, very few people attempted it in the PC League on Friday too. It is actually quite easy to counter these days.
Yeah, it seems like one of those metas that came, evolved, got countered, and died. You know, like people still want to hang on to the dream of being able to pull it off, but rarely ever do.
Yeah, rarely can they see it through to completion.
So I wonder if that will slowly start to evolve to less basement plays because of how vulnerable you become once you lose a garage.
Thing is, this garage, I mean, this one specifically, you can still defend pretty well.
Right, you have a lot of cover
with
inside.
yeah.
And
Doesn't like that music
not
at
at
all.
all. But that music at the Visa office is bumping. A little Irish jig.
It is, that is interesting indeed. As we do see our attackers start to close on in. Thermite straight to that garage door. Has been tagged up with the heartbeat sensor. Here it comes the thermite charge. The battery goes down. The thermite charge is killed. There's their pulse strategy. That's why we see it picked. And the grenade won't actually go through the hole either.
It's costing them a lot of resources to not kill Bandit
Grenade's
right now.
gone and a thermite charge gone, and that is enough for Redeemer to say, nah, screw this, I'm going elsewhere. You can have the garage door. So, nice start there for ReWritten.
So that really is a pretty common thing with casting, huh? Just eating your words all the time.
Yes, it is.
Just as we say it never works, it finally works.
Yep, it does. Cuckoo, though, grabs a second kill, and that is an immediate 2-kill advantage for our attacking squad, even without that garage being opened. So now they're doing our top floor trick from before, taking complete control of this with Fuse and a bunch of breaching charges on the wooden floor. Thermite is trying to open this trapdoor. Sledge says, nope, my feet are here. And, well, dies for his troubles. Perception gets the kill on Cuckoo, but Swaggy Poo does get a Fuse kill onto Neptune and somehow downed, but will be revived by Thermite all the same. Switch it up to one of our 2 defenders that are left. Both of them now down in the basement. Peeking up and down the stairs is Jaeger. Could get one if he peeks this corner nicely. Oh, the timing was unlucky. Even got that cheeky pre-fire on it to try and be sure, but couldn't quite get it there. And now our attackers have slowed down a bit. They know they've got a minute. They've only got 2 people to find. But they are spreading out, which worries me. Slowing down's fine, but slow down and group up. Make sure you take all of these fights, either 2v2 or 2v1. A lot of the people still come in solo. Here we go. Broken down one. Goes out, gets the diffuser, sees the other guy going the other way, gets back inside quickly. And X-Great will answer by killing out that bandit. Gets a second kill inside, gets him the diffuser, goes for the thermite. But the attackers still manage to win that round as Swaggy Poo actually shoots him in the back.
Very solid play by
round out
Perception,
that kill.
even if it didn't work.
Yeah, and this I love from Swaggy Poo. Quick reaction, knows his team is in trouble, knows his quickest route down is a straight drop down. Does do so to pick up the kill. Switching things up then. ReWritten are our attacking team now. Down by a round. Nemesis off to a strong start. And do go for a slightly different setup while being in the same bomb site. Switch it off from Smoke actually to Castle, and Smoke goes over to Cuckoo. No pulse for them, but they do have a bandit. See if they try it, or if they try otherwise.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
In we go. Electric barbed wire straight on the drone hole. Keeps them out. Not completely, though. As one drone comes in, gets spotted by Bandit and killed with ease. As he goes to pick up his armor now.
Now comes the barbed wire.
No reinforcements on this garage with 10 seconds left to go. Cutting a little bit close, especially as I only see Bandit here to do it. So he's only going to have 2.
Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser. Attackers are moving to
Alright, we'll take a quick look at our Thermites of the world. He's making his way straight towards it. Swaggy Poo is only just putting up that last barricade. Can he tell? Don't think he realizes that it wasn't up. He could have shot him through that wall. Castle gets away quite lucky with the timing. Now, into the wire. Sees that Redeemer is there. Tries to go with the grenade. Can he get his through the hole? He can do. Redeemer is going to take a lot from that. Actually, the battery will die. Redeemer takes even more from the next one. Battery gets put on the wall. Will it be there in time?
Yep.
Yes, it will.
Yes, it
Redeemer cancelling that animation with perfection to get himself that thermite charge. Peeking out in through the stairs. That still do the job to kill off
just
Perception.
about enough of that guy.
But they do trade for one, but he did his job. Got that bandit down, allows that hole to be opened up by Thermite, gets him a little bit of control of the garage. Thatcher now firing from the outside. Can't see too many people, but this is what we mentioned. Even when this is blown open, it's not too hard to defend from the inside.
I think the big thing with it being blown open isn't necessarily that it makes you super vulnerable so much as you're very safe in that corner while it's not open. All you have to do is watch back towards A and the stairs, but once that is open, you have 3 places to watch from now.
Yeah,
making it much more difficult. Of course, the drop down as well.
Yeah, but it is 4v4. Maybe they can use that to their favor. 2 members in the B-bomb and still 1 player on the top floor. I think it is the smoke. Yeah, right up top. Looking for that cheeky roam around. Great is sitting here in the toilet trying to catch someone by surprise as the shots come spraying past his feet right now. Whether it's just brief fire, if they know he's in here, we'll have to wait and see. Because everyone else is still just patiently waiting. 2 people around the garage, 1 up top. Fuse. This is right on top of Swaggy Poo's head.
Uh-oh, Swaggy Poo.
He hears it, turns and runs. Can't go much further though, and gets taken out, or down but not outed, by that grenade. Now, can Rook get over there to help him up? This is an important question. 1 above. Great will kill Rocco from the top floor. Now they're looking to make a push in through this garage. No one is down there on the right-hand side, I suspect. Thatcher gets inside and gets prone. He will just about down Thermite, but Rook is really low. Swaggy Poo peeks around the corner to get the information and gets down. Neptunes now goes outside to try and see what he can help out with.
Neptune
Goes for the plant, but Rook's immediately there.
Didn't pick this. I would have picked the teammate up. I don't know. He wanted the quick plant,
but yeah, why would he quick plant when he knows that the Rook that just downed his teammate is still there?
Right.
That plant is 7 seconds no matter what. You can't speed it up just because you think you're in a rush. Interesting idea, but ultimately it puts them down in a 2-round deficit once more, and Nemesis are sitting pretty with a good start. Switched up the defense rooms then for ReWritten, up to the console office in the meeting room on the top floor. See if this affects the very, very strong attack that Nemesis have been sending their way so far. We have been live for 11 hours.
11 straight hours. That's pretty good.
Redeemer uses a drone, but does get a little bit of information as to where these bombs have spawned. I want to know what this button does. Oh, it's that. Okay, there goes the HUD. Won't do that.
5 seconds left.
couple of reinforces needed here in this B bomb site, so the Strata
Attackers are heading
has the help on the back wall. Does have just that as the attacking team starts to make their approach. Not so many people peeking windows, as we mentioned before. And as a result, they can get close to this building pretty rapidly before they then get back on their drones again. Fuse charge going off, forcing perception back.
Poopa time.
Not doing it too low for it. Neptune's now close and there for the right hand side. Can C4 in hand, knows there's a couple of people close, but not really anywhere to use that just yet. So we're still basically in drone phase, which is what the first minute or so of all these rounds seem to have been. As we do get straight through a window, Rocco has a trap underneath.
Rip.
Spend so much time on drones, don't check the windows.
Just to get hit by a trap.
Rocco goes out to make sure there's no one else outside that same window. And there is not. So he's now safe to come back inside and continue his lower level roams as X-Great picks up Strata.
Another
and
trap.
A Capcan trap takes out Redeemer. So low health is Ash, and Rocco's there to finish her off after she picked up that one kill. Didn't seem to realize that's the diffuser though, because he's completely repositioning now.
Attackers recovered the diffuser.
Diffuser has been picked up then by Thatcher. Frost is on the stairs underneath him, following him up as Swaggy Poo kills Perception from the roof. So it is a 2v2. Swaggy Poo and Titan know where Frost is. They aren't so sure about Rook. Rook, however, I can tell you guys, is in A bomb. Rocco still underneath. The diffuser is now the only man alive as Swaggy Poo does get taken out from Rocco. And Finest will finish off Titan as he is looking the complete wrong direction from where Finest was standing. First round on the board then for ReWritten.
About time they started making a comeback.
Interesting choice considering what options are still open here for Nemesis. Never mind, they did change it. They did have the lobby. Now they're going to the console office in the meeting room. Far easier spot to defend. And they are taking themselves a recruit along for the ride.
Gotta get that yellow brick road.
A little bit of a ride along coming out. Some Kevin Hart, some Ice Cube.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Oh god, I hate you. No, not there.
Not the right spot. A little bit more to the right would have been okay.
Right here.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Where are you taking your recruit? Cuckoo? I want to hear the thoughts behind running these recruits, because I'm genuinely interested.
They're a solid, you get either the 416 or the MP7, which are both spectacular guns. MP7 especially because the iron sights, unlike 90% of the iron sights in the game, aren't complete garbage. They're very good sights with very little obstruction of view. Plus you get 3 barbed wire and a nitro cell. Making you
Oh god, that's an awful start.
How does
Strata
that happen?
team kills Perception as he's trying to pre-fire a window.
Oh my god.
Oh dear boys, this is what we're talking about with communication issues here on the consoles.
Bomb diffuser has been dropped.
Even these supposedly organized teams running in front of each other's shots, giving up silly, silly kills and silly advantages, which may just have secured a third round over to Cuckoo and the Nemesis team. We'll have to wait and see how it unfolds.
Bomb located by attackers. Attackers dropped the diffuser.
Still, of course, in that first minute drone phase. Drone missed the window. And we got to go back down and pick it up again. Top drop. Ash, top floor. Staring in through the skylight, but there's no one within 10 miles of her. Alright, smashed another window. Go back on his drone. Swaggy Poo now is actually underneath Ash and pretty close to Thermite as well. So he's going to go in through the window, down into barbed wire, and Swaggy Poo's going to hear him and immediately reposition. Now he's inside. Swaggy Poo coming back this way. Doesn't seem to realize that Thermite is actually here. Gets tagged, but does get away with his life because, again, we're aiming at his crotch and not his head. Hiding off in the toilet this time around. Diffuser is on Thatcher. He's going to come to join Thermite in this stairwell. Ash is still outside hanging on a window. And Sledge doing the same thing. Catches a glimpse of Redeemer but can't quite get the kill. Grenades into the room trying to catch some damage onto Redeemer. Takes him a little bit low as Strata is outside in the stairwell and takes up 1 kill to even out the numbers and knows where Frost is as well. Has already tagged her a little bit.
Alright, made up for his team kill.
Yeah. Now he peeks it again. Neptunes is going back down the stairwell. Strata has 2 and Frost is now taking this opportunity to reposition with them. One more player down. Rook has been down from quite a range outside the window by Sledge. Now you can see Frost inside here. Rocco picks up the kill onto X-Great, but Neptunes is immediately taken out by Titan in return. It's still 3v3. Frost is whiffing all kinds of shots on people as they come in through the windows, but she has been downed, and now Cuckoo is the last defending recruit, and he cannot grab the kill as Rocco goes huge and picks up a massive amount of kills in that round to go end it at 7-2. Easy, easy kills for them. And we somehow, despite an early team kill, level it back out at 2 rounds apiece. So, let's wait and watch the garage and cafeteria defense coming here for ReWritten. They've got that bandit. They'll try that trick again. And they've got Pulse, of course, to try and locate.
I'm good.
Where exactly Thatcher is being put. We had a moment. Punji had a moment.
My Clippy.
Microsoft Clippy did not like Bungie.
Can I interest you in this, Mr. I don't do energy drinks?
You really,
I feel like
really
you could
can.
use an energy drink.
I could use a lot more than energy drink, but it'll have to do.
Turns out I could have actually fixed it much faster than you. Anyway, all right, we're good here.
Talk me through the defense. Where are they defending? What are they doing?
It looks like they're reinforcing some barricades around B in a very similar fashion to the last several rounds. And
Attackers have recovered their diffuser.
that's what I got so far. Man, I for some reason thought that was a castle going down for a second. I'm delirious here.
Frost looking for that early window peek from the top floor. Risky play to break it open, then stand there putting a trap down, especially considering they've been spraying these windows quite a bit already from spawn. But she gets away with it this time around. I'm not so sure she'll be lucky the next time over. She can also hear one on the floor above. Oh, didn't quite catch a glimpse of him there. But she knows there's one up there, and we can tell you that it's Fuse, because we got wall hacks. Oh, she's going to sprint straight into Ash, and Ash is there to nuke her down. Gets a quick early kill onto Rocco. After clutching that last round so incredibly, he is now stuck in the grave. 6 foot under. And leaving his team at a disadvantage.
I'm going ham on that thing.
I really need it.
About to see a second win out of Panky, ladies and gentlemen. Just scanning the crap out of him, but come on, do it.
Keeping
But
all
he
the
can't
information
see the guy on
he
the
can.
stairs. If he peeks that guy for the cheap peek, he's going to get rocked on the stairs.
Oh, but this guy's coming down now. If he gets back on here, he should see both of them. Here's the footsteps.
Or if he throws at C4 and gets a
Oh,
surprise
it's
extra.
going to stuck.
It's going to stick on the bomb, yeah. I
it's
don't
going
know
to
how
stick on the
he's going
bomb.
to make that
Here we
throw.
go.
There we go. Now he knows.
Should see both now. Goes for the C4.
Bad
Doesn't
move.
get either. Never mind. Ash sprints
That
in.
Ash peek. That Ash peek right
great.
past the bomb.
Absolutely amazing play. Didn't want to take the easy one. But another dead defender means it's looking more... Oh, Finest, however, turns it immediately. 3v3. Finest goes huge. And then takes down Perception, then takes down Cuckoo. But Perception will be finished off by Swaggy Poo. 2 members left for either squad. Thatcher takes a lot of damage from Bandit down in the garage and somehow manages to walk straight past Smoke and get himself out. Sorry, not Smoke. Smoke does, in fact, finish him off. He's down here watching over the diffuser from the spiral staircase. Now it's all on Fuse, who's upstairs kind of twiddling his thumbs or fingering it something or other, doing a whole lot of nothing. Now finally decides to make his way downstairs. Could have done that with his teammate.
He's got half health.
Could have done with his teammate
happened.
and backed him up. He took a little bit of attack, but he's immediately going to get shot in the back because the smoke was still downstairs.
It's a good try.
It's a try. Definitely a try. All right, round 6. Finally, the lead is back in Nemesis's hands.
You mean?
It is not in Nemesis's hands. It is ReWritten's hands.
There we go.
Something or other. Yeah, Finest. He went huge. That's what he did. He turned it around. Garage Cafeteria is the defense again from Nemesis then. Didn't have the best of runs on it last time. They're going to give it another shot. Smoke is in Swaggy Poo's hands this time. We do get another recruit out of Cuckoo. That is a lot of barbed wire on one spot.
Yep.
Doesn't stack, boys. It's just the same movement speed reduction.
Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb.
Now, we're going to also keep an eye on this old Thermite to whatever his initial sprint out and team kill of the day wants to be.
10 seconds remaining.
But right now he's just hiding his drone in a really, really boring
5
spot.
seconds to insertion. Attackers recovered the bomb.
Off we go. Here we are. He's looking for that opening window. Is he going to grab a teammate? No. He's going to miss the camera. Miss the camera a lot. And again. And again. And again.
Get it. We'll get it.
There we go.
There
Woo!
Camera hitboxes.
Only took us, what, 12 shots?
Camera hitboxes.
No.
They're rough.
There we go. Doesn't get a teammate though. That's the main thing. That is the true success story here. Now Neptune's is going to make his way forward and try and get close to this building. We are back on the drone. Now he's going to look to see where this bandit is. Sees him right in the middle of the door. Thatcher, you gonna do Thatchery things. He does throw one down. Then they decide to throw a grenade through the hole. Doesn't do too much to redeem it. Down goes another battery. Oh, we get another Thatcher grenade. Yes, we do. EMP goes there. Another battery down. Only one battery left now in Redeemer's hands.
Versus 2 thermites. That means that's coming down no matter what.
Yep. In theory, that grenade will not go through the wall. Still got the one battery in his hand. Right now, there is a Twitch up there right at that doorway that isn't sure whether she can peek inside and shoot this guy or not. Did work once, and honestly, she could. But Rocco goes down. Great picks up that kill, and Fuse has been taken off the board. They still haven't figured out if they can or if they want to breach this door. Now they put the last battery down, and it does get the charge, and it gets picked up again.
Oh, no, he got it. Yeah, okay. Good for him. I don't know why Twitch hasn't peaked, because now they're down to a minute. If they don't make this garage open, they're going to be in trouble.
Puts a random battery down just to be safe. Not going to happen. Yeah, and you're right. They are running very, very low on time. Twitch has got to stick her head in. Or we've got to get that Thermite to go off. Now she comes in. Now she goes for the shot and at least forces him away. The Thatcher
and he goes right
Thermite
back.
Is going on, but he puts it on the wrong one. And they get a little bit of luck here for our attacking squad. Can they use the hole now? That is the next key question. Twitch is inside, she is upstairs. Ash and Thermite are both and Thatcher are outside looking around this new fancy garage hole. Can they pick up a kill? They can get one. Strata picks up Redeemer. That's a big player down already. Doesn't know that that guy's there. Can they get inside? They've got 20 seconds and Ash has the diffuser. She needs to get in front of that white van and plant this, but Swaggy Poo is around there to the right-hand side. More smokes going in, completely covering this out, and only 10 seconds left. They have to start this plant animation. Great will kill Perception, though, and there's now so few players left. Only Thatcher left up. He picks up the diffuser, isn't going to be able to start the plant, and the defenders will get themselves around with ease. They'll level us back at 3-3.
Looks like another overtime match in our midst.
Mittens. Upstairs we go then. Console office and meeting room is the ReWritten location of choice. Another
Chat's making fun of your pronunciation of battery.
battery.
Yeah, did you say battery?
Did
When
I?
You're on the fly, yeah.
I'm going to blame that on the
Being English. Might.
20 hours of...
For those that didn't know, Panky actually had to get his internet installed today. He was up at 9 o'clock last morning, and it is now 5 o'clock this morning. So he's close to a 24-hour day.
I'm going to hit a 24-hour day before
And
this is done.
unlike us plebs, True Talent and I, Punji Stick, we are not quite the same caster material that he is, so he's also had no breaks today. So the man's doing all right for himself, given clearly sounding tired. We do apologize for that. We do apologize. But this is a little bit longer than we think the team initially anticipated.
I think this is longer than everyone anticipated. Yeah.
So you guys got to give the man a little credit here. Been a long day.
And it's not done yet. Here comes our attacking squad.
2 more.
And again, we have trouble with that camera.
It is truly, honestly, though, a hitbox thing. When you're looking straight at cameras, you got to work them.
All right. Doesn't shoot any teammates, though, and that is an improvement. Up we go onto the second drone phase of this round. And Sledge is starting to make some holes in some window. No, he's not.
Or the rim of the window.
Yeah. Now he's going to make some holes in some
Nope.
Nope, he
That
really
window's
doesn't
really
want
kicking
that.
his ass. It's been a long day for
Gets
Sledge,
straight
too.
back down again. See where our defenders are looking. Capcan, Neptune upstairs. Rocco got his eyes on one doorway, but the grenades coming into the spiral staircase are keeping him a little bit cautious on his backside. Finest is looking at a tiny little gap where there were a couple of players. Oh, Titan is right outside that window.
there.
Jaeger,
If it wasn't
very
so godly
careful with
bright
your head.
outside.
Yeah. Power of Christ compels you.
Look at that. He's actually staring at the sun.
Here we go. Come on, stand up. You walk straight into Titan's crosshairs. One of you will go down, and we'll see who it is. Oh, Titan's coming forward.
Oh.
Titan gets the kill.
I thought he would
He
see it.
heard him proning around inside there. And now Neptune's is trying to spray through that wall into the window, but Titan's stayed outside. He's staying safe because of it. The Finest immediately answers up the other end with a kill of his own. Does take a lot of damage for his trouble, though. There is no backup there to trade him, though. They are still now 4 and 4. Titan still hanging around outside. And we now have a Sledge in the spiral staircase. Rocco, staircase down towards Visa offices. Fuse yet to really show his face a whole lot in this round. But we are droning again from the roof for Thermite. This is an interesting wall. I like this wall. Thatcher likes this wall. We will stare more at this wall. Now we will look at some scenery and back to the wall. Oh, there's a Capcan. So back to the wall. 30 seconds, boys. Gotta get a shift done. Camera has been taken out again. Now they know Capcan is around there to the right. So he goes straight in, gets into the corner, Turns away from where he knows the Capcan is, just at the right point for the Capcan to peek, but doesn't die. Neptunes will be taken out by Cuckoo. Then Coco picks up the other side and takes down Redeemer, the man that had the diffuser. Perception is picked off by Titan, but he still doesn't have the diffuser, and he's only got 8 seconds. They know exactly where Frost is. He can pick it up. Can he put it down? He is going to put it down. And Frost is taken out by Cuckoo as he pushes up to stop the diffuser. And the attackers win round number 7.
Beautiful.
Little skirting around there, and boom!
All right.
I think he just, jabbed his LA5 up his nose and went bop.
Bop.
Bop. 4 rounds to 3, and it is match point in favor of Nemesis. They could do it.
I have a feeling
They could take it 2-0.
there'd be a little bit of anger from ReWritten if they go 2-0 tonight.
That would be
That's going
upsetting
to
for
set
them.
a pace for the season for them.
But the
Not a
trade-off
very
they
good one.
have is the little bit of anger from us if it goes to more overtime.
ReWritten, I love you guys, but, you know, there's
Think of
plenty
our
of time
sanity.
left in the season to redeem yourselves if you want to just let Nemesis go ahead and have this.
Let's not say that. Let's not promote throwing of matches. Finest loses his drone pretty rapid. We have another shotgun here on Redeemer. Starting to see the Super 90 edge its way into console play more and more as these games are going on. I like that. Be confident with your aim, boys. It's not as bad as everyone says. 10 seconds left. And then we watch our Fantastic Five make their way in towards the building.
And apparently, if anyone needs a 1990 Honda Civic used, J Hugs has one for sale. If you trust Twitch chat as the place to purchase your next vehicle.
You're a braver man than me, you do. So, everyone straight in and onto the building again. Ash now on the top floor. Thermite up there with it, making holes in towards the B-bomb site already. Everyone being scouted out, everyone being spotted in their positions on that floor already. Except Cuckoo, because he's not on that floor.
Sneaky Cuckoo.
Dima is seen. Swaggy Poo is knocked down from quite a range, in fact, and will be finished off by another grenade by Rata. So, our dream of no overtime is already fading away with that first kill.
It's not that we want ReWritten to lose, we just don't want 3 more matches.
That is exactly what it is. We've got 2
That way we can bring a little more
games.
hype to the other games, because we have
Yeah.
4 more matches to play.
I think the sun's coming up. Pick Your Poison Onslaught is our next game. We've still got that to come, and L4 Legendary in Orbit. But Redeemer is toying with the idea of sticking his head out this window, even though there's a trap there, and he knows anyone coming in is going to get downed by it. Cuckoo has been downed outside of his own window, and is trying to get back to some team for help. But can they pull it off? So far, no. Sledge. And everyone throwing into the windows as Cuckoo does get taken down from his DBNO state. Perception.
Ooh,
Whoa,
nice.
wrecked by that
Nice
Super 90.
little snap there.
Very nicely done by Redeemer. Don't think he knows that he downed the guy though, so it's being very, very cautious as Neptune picks off another one of his teammates. Now Redeemer finishes Perception off, but they are in and planting the diffuser. Oh, it's so close.
Oh,
he saw his
sees
head.
him.
He saw his head.
You
Finish it. You see him. Shoot the man. Oh, boy.
My notices too
Oh,
late and
Redeemer.
lets the plant go down.
Oh, the plant is down. He's now trying to make a hole to crouch through, but he's just going to get slaughtered by Sledge as he does it.
I think he was
can
just
see that
tunnel
hole
visioned on the window.
perfectly.
He wanted the window peak so bad.
He did. He really did. He had the range with the Super 90. There he
Right.
goes. He sees it now. Castle right on the other side of that wall. The window has a sledge there. He does get the castle this time around. Can he now get the sledge? No, sledge has gone down. He's waiting for that diffuse noise to come in. He's going to give it a whack. Up comes Sledge. He's actually going straight in, but Finest gets the kill from the roof. And the attackers win round number 8 to take us to overtime.
Let's get the hype. Come on, we gotta see a win on the board for ReWritten. They need one. They can't go 2-0 today. Somebody will get fired or something, and that just gets messy, you know.
So, garage and cafeteria is the spawn location for this opening overtime round from Nemesis.
I'm ready. I'm ready to see the ReWritten win here.
I'm
They got
ready
it.
to see them swing it
If
back.
we're gonna do overtime, ReWritten's gonna pull through here.
Oh yes,
The
it's
fan
gonna be
favorite.
big.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused
Here
by
we go.
attackers.
Got our bandit again. Got no pulse on it this time around though. Gonna try and do the trick all by his lonesome, if at all. As the Fantastic Five will make their push in just 30 seconds time.
And Twitch chat, I might be new to casting, but I'm not new to streaming. You bring the hype, we bring the hype right with you. Let's hype it together.
Yellow brick road's going up again. Barbed wires all over the place.
10 seconds left before
Bandit keeping himself safe and covered, but ultimately there are 3 pieces of armor left in
Can't
this
even
pack.
call it a yellow brick road. It's a meadow. It's a field at this point.
attackers have recovered their defuse.
Just a field of sea wire everywhere.
Here comes our attacking team. From quite a range out on the other side of the map. Making sure they're safe all the way over there though. And to be fair, they are. Everyone on the defending scene is sticking around and staying inside. Oh, Smoke's putting this barricade up right as Sledge
That-
breaks the window on the
Very
other
close.
side.
Very close.
Very, very close to falling down. Gets fracked
Cuckoo.
upstairs. And here come the drones. There is great hiding around the corner. Doesn't actually get seen by the Twitch drone, but shoots it. It's just in case you didn't know he was there. Gives his position away. Now he gets spotted and shoots another one. So Rocco's looking to come in through this window with support. Ash is already inside in the lobby. Gonna take out cameras if she can. It's backing up, letting Sledge go first. Rocco looking at that opening, because they know Great is around there somewhere.
Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser.
Diffuser being put down outside in a safe position. They still haven't killed the camera here in the lobby.
I'm smelling the comeback here. I think a lot rests on whether or not they find this guy in the bathroom.
It does. They've got a minute 30 to do it and get downstairs to plant. Great is now taking a little bit of damage through the wall spray and through a little bit from the floor. I think he does fall down to
beautiful.
Rocco, but a minute 18
Beautiful
is on the
headshot.
clock. Cuckoo is still upstairs and is on the cameras to check outside. They will. Finest finds Titan. So there is now only 3 defenders left up. Neptunes goes back outside to pick up the diffuser.
Attackers recovered the diffuser.
Cuckoo still on the camera, now realizes the diffuser has been picked up and is going to peek out and sprint out. Can he kill Neptunes? He's the man with the diffuser and he's still outside. He does put him down.
Wow.
Finishes him
Ooh,
off and the
that's-
diffuser is back in neutral hands. That's pretty big for delaying this diffuse time. Delaying that plant. 40
They
seconds.
have the player advantage, but getting that diffuser down just costs them a lot of extra time.
Yeah. Thermite does go and pick it up. Now realizing that he can't get through that door, has to change positions again and has 30 seconds. Comes down to the garage entrance.
I'm a big brave dog.
There is a man to his
There
right.
you go.
Smoke's taking a little bit. Sledge taking it even more. Rata will kill
Thermite
Swaggy
gets to
Poo at
pick
the
on
back.
Swaggy
Thermite
Poo.
goes for the
And
pre-fire and gets the
Redeemer.
shot. Now Cuckoo on the top floor isn't there at his hole in time to get the plant onto Rata.
He
He
can
has
get that
gone far
angle.
enough around the corner to get that plant down with safety. Sprints straight into Twitch,
That-
and round number 1 will go to our attacking team.
And that would be ReWritten, bringing it back.
Yes, it is.
They lost in the overtime last game. It only makes sense for them to win in the overtime in this one.
Very, very true. Here we go then. Match point this time for ReWritten. Where are you going to make your last stand? console, office, and meeting room is the way.
No pick on Strata. About to go recruit. Nope, got the Jaeger.
Last second switch in.
Defenders protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
In we go. Taking this top floor for their stand. Taking this top floor
Bomb located by
to take it
attackers.
all. Can they hold on to it? Drone spots it. Know exactly where the bombs are. Time to now find your safe positions around the rest of the map. Keep these drones alive for as long as possible. Keep information on roamers. Neither of these teams have had particularly strong luck, to be fair, with their roamers. But a couple of players have stood up and had exceptional rounds. Great being one of them with 11 kills to his name. Rocco with another 9 on his team. Clutched a couple of very important rounds as well. And now everybody's making their push.
Well, looks like he did try the peek.
He did. That was from the pre-fire. Oh, they have no idea how close they are. That jet going to blow open this window. There is a Jaeger on the inside of it to some capacity. Now Jaeger realizes there's someone on their way in through the main entrance. Titan's drone jumps straight across the screen and won't get killed.
Come on,
He's going to
Strata.
push straight outside, actually. Will Titan realize that this guy has got in? I don't think Titan's realized he's got inside here. Don't shoot it, just peek outside. Redeemer picks up the first kill onto Neptunes with a grenade. Has rewritten down a player already.
Come on, he's on the phone, dude. Let's go.
He doesn't realize that he's right outside
with his
that
RC car.
window. He has to be. There's no way you can get a drone in there without being on there. Titan drones is he drives the
throw it
drone
that
back
high.
up, not with the window being open. He has to be up there to open the window.
Right, true.
Now Titan realizes he's in here, and Strata has lost his advantage. So Titan looking for the cheeky peeks around the edges of the window. Checks another couple of drones.
Smack.
Has a suspicion as to where this man might be, but can't see him. Goes on another drone escapade.
There's not a whole lot of spots by A that you can be, so.
No. But there's only a minute left on this clock when these guys have got to push in and plant or kill everyone off. So he's going to open up the next window. Yeah, you get good pre-fire. It didn't know. It's going to get blown up as well. Great kills finest, and that's 2 defenders down with no attackers finished. 5 versus 3. Titan is still locked outside, but it's not mattering when the rest of the team is dying all around Strata. He's got to hold on tight. Now he picks his head up straight into Titan's aim. Both of them take a lot of damage, but neither of them are finished off. And the spray is coming through the table now. Let's see where this diffuser is hiding. It's very, very close to an objective already, but there is one man in there and prone down. Now they're going to go onto Strata thanks to that information. They finish him off and they start looking for the plant. Thermite threw a random wall just for the fun of it. Rocco takes down Redeemer and does get the first kill of the round for the defending side, but the plant has been placed. He will get dropped immediately by X-Great, but Perception will return the kill, and we're on to Perception as our last defending player.
It's going to have some big plays.
Titan still outside. Swaggy
Cap
Poo
can't
prone
dream.
right next to the objective. Gets across the gap despite the window being there. Now has to peek back in through it again. Cuckoo is on the far side. Can't quite land that shot either.
Just playing for time.
Every little angle is covered by all 3 members. Titan will get downed outside.
You
Tries
don't
to
need to
see
kill
for
him.
it. Doesn't need the kill. Not going to have enough time to defuse this, even if he does get in there now and is getting shot from behind the objective. It's not going to matter. Attackers win round number 2, and we are going to our 5th round.
5-5, super close, which is kind of what we
11th
expected
round.
from the beginning.
Yep.
Definitely close games between them. They're both very good teams. And each team is pretty much, or each round is pretty much given up by 1 or 2 mistakes from one team. Usually costs it.
100%. garage and cafeteria is the showdown. It is the location to decide this entire map. The Fantastic Five being switched up again. This time no sledge, and we are getting the fuse in here. He can be so very powerful if you can take control of that piano room.
Definitely.
Start putting some hurt down on top of the garage players. But it's all about getting that control first. The recruit is definitely a staple for Cuckoo when they pick this garage. He's done it again now. As we see all our drones once again comfortably around. Thermite ready with his to watch Redeemer and his cheeky bandit play.
10 seconds to go.
But ultimately patient.
5 seconds left before insertion. Attackers recovered the diffuser. Attackers must locate and defuse a bomb. Attackers drop the diffuser.
Here come our attacking squad. Slowly, but slowly. From
All right, making a push into the visa office.
opposite ends of the building.
Why are you whispering?
Ash slowly checking every single room as she goes. Suspect there's someone around here. Caught him on their drone earlier on, and some walls are reinforced that aren't normally there. Fuse checking the basement completely with his drone. And there's a Thatcher on the roof. Checking it all again. As why not?
Definitely nervous about this attack right now.
Yeah, 4
Being the match
members
point.
in the garage for our defending side. 1 member hiding up top, right next to Sir Rata's drone. And he's on the camera, so he doesn't realize this.
It's the slowest we've seen either team play.
Perception droning around, sees a couple. Rata back off his drone now, has a sneaky suspicion to where Cuckoo is, but Cuckoo is now moving. Gone with the MP7 this time around over the 416. Now it's taking control of the piano room. Melee down 1 drone. Melee down misses. Melee down a 2nd drone.
Showed that tile his boss though.
Yeah, he did. And Rata is making his way into the garage door, or attempting it. As Rocco becomes our first casualty of the round. One of the attackers is down now, so it's 5v4 in favor of our defense. Fue's been picked off as he's trying to peek a couple of windows, but now they realize the bandit has run away from the garage door as well. And that's going to be that hole blown clean open by Thermite. Bandit off to the left side of this white van. Knows where's one likely to be. Sees the grenade through. It's just an EMP. Perception somehow manages to punch a hole in the door and then get away with being the guy to land the kill instead of Cuckoo. But a very quick return from Swaggy Poo as he takes out a C4 kill, and Finest with a normal headshot. Peeks in, but Jaeger's there waiting for him, and there's suddenly only 2 members of the attack inside left alive. One of them is being smoked off, one of them is pushing the white van. Does get a kill onto Redeemer, but Strata's super low because of it. Swaggy Poo will also be taken out by Perception. The defenders have...
That is the match.
There was still 5 seconds left on the timer on my screen.
Yeah, no, it was over.
But okay, guess it was over.
Yeah.
All right.
That smoke pretty much did it. That smoke
Smoke locked him out.
FAMAS, you know, whatever it is from getting the point. Twitch, that's the word I was looking for. Twitch.
You mean Twitch from getting onto the point? Yes.
There we go. I can do this.
But
all right.
great. Did you see great scoreline at the end there? 15 kills at the end of the round. Really stepping it up.
kills.
He was the last player left alive there at the end too as well to stay alive and make sure the defenders did win that round with the timer running down. But ultimately, that was it. ReWritten versus Nemesis. Very, very close game, after everyone expected. And what people didn't expect was the 2-0 in Nemesis' favour.
2-0.
That was a nasty shock. We're going to run to another commercial break, much needed, I think, in